All right, this is our Gears of War E-Day Direct. They already showed a trailer and some gameplay. It's looking good already, but I think players are going to be... Like, there's a slide, there's a sprint that's not the roadie run. I don't know that players are going to understand that. They might... The purists are not going to react well.
Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. Home of Gears
I would
of
think,
War.
but we'll see.
When Gears debuted in 2006, it instantly redefined the genre. And now in 2026, we're on the cusp of another rare moment. A chance to honor where we've been, celebrate with our fans, and lay the foundation for where Gears is going next. To get there, we're taking it all the way back to the day the world changed and the fight began, Emergence Day. It's a day of unimaginable loss that sits at the heart of our universe. And today, for the first time, we're ready to take you inside the studio and show you all the ways to play with our new movements, weapons, and modes that will make E-Day the most brutally satisfying Gears yet.
Okay, that's big words.
All you got.
Before we talk about what this game is, I think it's important to share why we chose E-Day. When we started this project, we were moving to Unreal Engine 5. It was a new foundation with a blank slate. So we took a moment to reflect on what makes Gears so special to us and to our fans. We realized that all of the things that make this world feel so unique, brotherhood, brutality, that melancholy beauty, and over-the-top spectacle, they're all perfectly set up in this one moment in time, E-Day.
That's true.
The moment the Locust ripped through the ground and changed the history of Sarah forever. And to tell that story, we wanted to build an experience that evoked the vibes of the original Gears game.
Yeah, bring back the horror, man.
So we started with this one still from the Mad World trailer. It's Marcus facing down the Locust, defiantly firing into the darkness against overwhelming odds. And we said, this is the emotional core of Gears.
That's
This
true.
is the tone and feeling that we wanted to build our next game around.
This is our most ambitious game yet. E-Day is a story we haven't been able to tell before because we didn't have the technology to do it. We finally have the tools to reimagine the Gears world at a new, unprecedented level of detail. We're pushing Gears to new heights with the densest, most detailed world we've ever created. With seamless, large-scale environments.
It's even worse from up here.
Fully dynamic ray trace lighting.
Yeah, dude.
And richer real-time destruction. Starting with an empty hard drive, we literally rebuilt everything from scratch. Characters, enemies, weapons, animation, sound, the world itself. And then we tear it apart in front of you.
No way.
You'll fight against bigger and more brutal enemies with new and craftier weapons and navigate the battlefield with more natural character movement so that every moment of emergence
in the first iteration of the Lancer?
hits harder.
This is a game that feels like Gears, but plays like new.
Now, we're inside.
It's a return to the feelings that we had when we played the original games, but now reimagined, evolved, and enhanced with the power of a new engine.
E-Day is set before the events of the original Gears of War. After decades of conflict,
That's
peace
crazy.
has finally been declared on Sarah, and the Gears have returned home.
Love you, baby.
Marcus Phoenix and Dominic Santiago are young veterans
Dom.
trying to adjust to civilian life while grieving the loss of someone they both loved.
Yeah.
Carlos Santiago, Dom's older brother and Marcus's best
Why you gotta torture Dom, dude?
To Carlos. Best fucking brother anyone could ask for.
Carlos died in combat in a moment of sacrifice before the war
Yeah, they're
ended,
taking us
and
back,
without
man.
him, Marcus and Dom's relationship is distant.
The emotion from our refinery
Asphalt
With
fields.
the world just barely on the cusp of peace and our characters coming to terms with their new reality, the locusts emerge and change everything.
The Coalition Emergency Broadcast System. There are reports of multiple tremors causing minor damage across Kelowna.
E-Day tells not one, but two origin stories. The start of this world falling apart and a brotherhood coming together. And over the course of 3 intense days, we'll see how loss reshapes this world and our characters, beginning with a night of desperate survival in a brand new city.
We decided to focus our story on just one city, so you could really feel what war does to people. When we
Okay.
started creating Kelowna, we wanted it to be more than just a backdrop. We wanted to feel alive, like it was another character in the story, packed with layers and personality. Kelowna used to be all about innovation and discovery. But years of industrialization for the Cog War effort totally reshaped it. With such a rich history, it made sense to lean into that classic Gears retro vibe. Towering
Oh, yeah.
architecture, robust vehicles, and grounded technology. Kind of like those gritty industrial cities from the 1970s. We
Yeah.
also looked right outside these windows at the mountains, the ocean, and local landmarks to help give Kelowna its unique style. As you play the campaign, the city reveals itself through the main districts. The historic center, with its classic Gears architecture in stone and steel. The downtown core, more modern, reshaped by decades of industrial growth. The military airfield, set at the forest edge with shipyards nearby, the refineries, and supporting working class neighborhoods, built around constant emulsion production.
Gears
Yeah.
plays best in a city, and Kelowna is the ultimate battlefield. Kelowna's density, tight streets, mixed with open spaces, let us rethink how Gear moves through the world, and it created the perfect stage for greater scale and verticality in combat.
Yeah, being able to like clamber
Our soldiers
over
are
stuff
basically
like
giant
that.
tanks in armor. They slam into cars, weaving through hails of bullets.
Damn. The
We wanted to
mocap.
keep that heaviness, but add more fluidity to how you move through the battlefield. Cover is life in Gears. And we've completely rebuilt our movement and cover systems, with smoother transitions and a bigger range of cover heights and shapes, including new low ground cover. This
Oh,
all allows us
wow.
to create more complex and organic feeling spaces than ever before. From Sprint, you can now slide, which lets
Yeah.
you quickly get under objects, slide around corners, or transition more smoothly
Or
into
be
cover
annoying
below.
as hell in
And
multiplayer.
we added the ability to jump, which really opened up this citywide battleground. We get to play with more verticality, climbing walls and
Well, as long
vehicles,
as you're not like
or clearing
bunny
gaps in
hopping.
crumbling buildings to reach new flanking routes. At
You
the
know,
heart of
use
our
jump
gameplay
as a
is still that
tool
great
for
Gears combat
platforming,
puzzle.
not to
mix of
do
unique
the
enemy
Fortnite bunny
combinations.
hop move.
Tactical weapon choices,
Oh,
and your ability to read and move through the arena.
yeah, like not having the
Now
roadie
you have
run
more
is
choice than ever,
that's
and we get
interesting.
these peaks of almost action movie sequences. You can throw yourself off a balcony, land next to your buddy and revive him, scramble through cover, slide under a truck, and hit safety on the other side. We get these amazing Gears playgrounds, small and large, where all these elements come together, and the city is filled with them.
You know, me and
Mission
TX are
across the
gonna have
city,
to run
from
this,
linear
man.
fights in narrow streets and alleys to more open districts.
Crank it up
where you
on
have access to
insane
entire
and
neighborhoods.
let the
Now
fun
you have
begin,
some
man.
choices. Do you take the enemy head on? Do you flank them from a side entrance? Or do you climb up to the balcony across the street and take them all out with your long shot? It's
Yes.
up to you.
I
if
love
you're
the
playing
long
co-op with your
shot.
friends, well, then you can try all three at the same time. Taking your own path reveals small stories from the city. Survivors trapped in an apartment.
There's a civilian in that building. 4th floor.
A raven crashed in the distance. A group of gears readying an ambush. You still have your orders, but it's up to you to decide where you offer to help or how much of the city you choose to explore.
And that city is fully realized. To create a city of this scale and detail, we needed to invest in an entire suite of tools. Tools for roads, intersections, sidewalks, e-holes, buildings, rooftops, and pipes. We have a procedural content generation toolset for scattering millions of pieces of trash and debris across the ground to make Kelowna feel lived in.
Don't tell us.
This is the largest, most complex location you've ever seen in a Gears game.
They give us a map editor.
But the board control is connected to an older antenna. I can reconfigure
That would
their
be
radios
cool.
to reach Afira.
Do it. The remaining
I thought
gears.
they said they were ditching the
In
open
Gears
world
games, the
formula.
world's basically already dead.
I don't
There are
mind
very
it.
few human survivors left. But in E-Day, you're watching a live city get ripped apart in front of you.
Wow.
People who once went to work, sporting events, and celebrated the possibility of peacetime are now stopped in their tracks. They abandon their cars and run for survival, attempting to find refuge in subways or stores. A glimpse of a child's toy or dinner left uneaten are reminders of what's been lost and the horror of what the locusts have unleashed.
You'll experience the locust decimation at all scales in E-Day through our customized destruction technology. E-holes are back, unleashing waves of enemies from under your feet at any moment.
As a game design element, getting to use e-holes again as a spawn mechanic is brilliant. Locusts can come out of the ground anywhere, you can toss a grenade in to close them up, it just adds this great tactical layer to encounters.
But you'll also encounter massive sinkholes that'll pull down vehicles and entire
The way he
buildings.
hit that
And
hood,
no amount of
dude.
detail is too small, as micro-destruction goes beyond what we've ever done before with chippable cover across a range of materials. Your impact is real, visceral, and leaves a mark on the world.
Oh, wow.
Destroyed beauty has long been a visual pillar of Gears of War, and we finally get to show the before, making the after hit that much harder.
Yeah.
You'll recognize a neighborhood that was once intact is now completely destroyed. You'll walk through city streets filled with smoke and fire, and it feels completely different from how you first experienced it. You start getting this real feeling of the city's a character, and it's really under attack. It's the fall of Kelowna.
A Brumac before he gets the guns attached to him.
E-Day is an intentionally intimate story. There's this colossal event going on in the plot, but the actual characters and the journey they go on is where you get to explore themes of burden, of loss, and of loyalty. The whole world of Gears is about characters. It's the nightmarish monsters from below versus the soldiers that hold the line in a war for survival.
You okay? No way this is real. It's pretty fucking real to me. On your feet.
This was our opportunity
shit.
to focus on what makes Gears characters so special and what makes our enemies so iconic.
Here's his little
The
belly
entire
button.
campaign is played from the perspective of our new squad, Bravo. As the invasion breaks out, you'll meet Mags Carter, a former Gear now sweating it out at Kelowna's emulsion refinery.
Now, why don't you come talk shit when your balls drop? And quit going through my stuff.
And you'll also meet rookie cadet Lucas Reyes, a sharp comms officer who never made it to the front lines despite his dreams of military glory.
Holy fucking shit.
This dude is not.
Megs and Lucas, together with Marcus and Dom, are four soldiers.
That
thrown
rookie
together,
is not ready,
into
dude.
tension
He's
with each
already.
other while fighting
He's
the
got
locusts,
anxiety.
ultimately forging their bonds in battle.
Yeah, they're doing that
Follow
like
Bravo Squad
classic
with their cinematic
Michelle
cameras,
Rodriguez
just like the
character.
intense war movies we love.
the broy tomboy.
Shots are intentionally gritty.
But you kind of need it.
shaky.
Kind of need a
Leaning into these
badass.
rough edges is what makes you feel like you're right in the middle of the action.
Gears of War.
Bravo's story also intertwines with others called to defend the city, including returning characters like warrior philosopher Ty Caliso.
Our roads converge again.
Die.
Marcus Phoenix. Ty.
I thought
In
that
fans,
was
the books
Ty.
will
I was
finally
like,
get to
he
see
looks
the
really
hard-ass
young
Raven
though.
pilot Gil Gettner in game for the very first time.
Let's go and fuck this mess.
Marcus and Dom are absolute legends. You can spot those strong jaws and thick necks from a mile away. But if you go too realistic, you lose those unique features that make them stand out. Honestly, Marcus just isn't Marcus if you take away his classic perma-scout. So instead of chasing perfect realism, we focused on making them believable and memorable, respecting the details that really make them who they are.
Interesting.
Material and character fidelity in Gears of War E-Day far surpasses anything we've been able to achieve before.
I don't know.
Our facial animation systems have been completely upgraded for E-Day. With 3
Wow.
times more joints and over 350 facial shapes sculpted for each head alone to really represent the emotion in our characters. Marcus
Not Marcus
has more detail in his
smiling.
eyelashes than his entire
We've never
character
seen him
model did
smile, dude.
in the
That's
original
so
Gears of War
crazy.
on Xbox 360.
Phoenix. Marcus. Sergeant, 26 RTI C Company. Next to kin, Adam Phoenix.
With the amount of layers
He's like,
we
you
have,
should smile
we've
more,
never
Marcus.
had fidelity at this scale.
I don't know.
Combined with a much more sophisticated animation rig, this allows us to have way more expressive characters with a huge range. From a small smirk to yells on the battlefield.
Come and get some, you goddamn.
Ah, shit.
Your experience takes it
Whenever you mess up a reload.
We're pushing the
Oh.
graphical limit with 4K Ultra HD
God
resolution,
damn it, Dom.
native
Shit.
HDR10 rendering, hardware ray tracing at 60 frames per second in campaign, and up to 120 frames per second in multiplayer.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, 60 FPS is a...
When it comes to the locusts,
tickers!
to make them more believable, we made them scarier. The drones are wild and vicious.
Oh. Oh
Boomers are
no.
even bigger this time around.
The boomers.
Like living battering rams smashing through doorways.
Quit
onto the
buying
battlefield.
avocado
The wretches scream
toast.
so loud
Boomers
they
are
sword
here.
at you before they rip you apart.
What the
And the
fuck
Reavers,
is that?
they crawl up buildings and
Okay.
rain fire from above.
Those Reapers look different,
The
man.
whole Locust army, whether new or old, are more intense than ever before.
That thing, fucking
So what now, Marcus?
frog.
We save everyone we can.
It's a masterpiece, dude.
Gears of War has never been a horror game, but the world has always felt horrifying.
I feel like the first game was a horror game. I feel like after
With
that,
EA,
it
we lean into that even more.
more action.
The core system means damage feels meaty, responsive, and satisfying.
Oh,
That was satisfying.
Muscle
Let's
and cloth
go.
deforms in response to your attacks, and blood and bone damage adds to the intensity of combat.
Oh,
Or is
no!
localized as well. Shoot a locust in the armor leg, and you'll see the bullet take a chunk out of it. Or land a heavy shot on a limb, and our dismemberment system will rip it clean off in glorious detail.
The Nasha is going to get you the most satisfying shots, covering you in blood.
yeah, it was like 2 and 3 are great, and Judgment. I like all the games,
For E-Day.
but 4 and 5 lost the tone. They got too bright and cheery and
Tear
sunny
your enemies apart.
at
The
times.
new gut puncher grenade launcher is a cog
Gears of
weapon
War
that
was
fires
never
armor-piercing
colorful,
explosive
really.
rounds. Quick-fire
Even this
rounds
game's a
let
little
it explode,
colorful.
Or hold the trigger to control when it detonates.
But you sort of get that like grayish
Place a real-time
tone.
explosion behind an enemy protected by cover.
Like
or
everything's
practice,
just coated in
master its
ash, you
long-range
know?
eco closing potential. The incinerator is our new shotgun. You can see the emulsion literally melt the skin
Oh
of an enemy's body.
wow! Oh wow! Oh no!
You probably get into a grapple if an
That's
enemy
cool.
came charging at you. Now, you feel the power of getting to incinerate them when they get close. And of course, the Lancer.
Incineration shotgun, dude. Yeah, I just feel like the first game had the best tone and,
Creation
you
of
know,
the Chainsaw Lancer is
iconic
another origin
moments,
story
you
from
know.
lore that we wanted to show in E-Day.
You'll never
From the
forget
moment
what
that Ty
playing
grabbed
Gears
that
of
chainsaw
War
to
was
rip
like.
through a locust at the superstore, to a prototype kit bash on the front lines of the invasion.
Okay.
all to deliver on that gratifying moment when you finally get to slice a grub in
The
two.
first iteration of the Lancer.
Gears music has always been about tension, escalation, and release. When a fight kicks off, the music hits hard. It tightens as things get more dangerous. And when you've dropped the last enemy, you hear that familiar big ringing chord. For E-Day, we kept that structure, but made the sound harsher. Together with our composer, Adam Lastica, we built the score to match a world on the verge of collapse. The electric guitar returns alongside classical instruments, but both are pushed into uncomfortable territory. Like dragging a bone saw across a cello, creating dissonance that never fully resolves.
Hold on to your butts.
Where the hell are we?
Well, they're in a hole right now.
And then there's the sound design. All chainsaws have voices. When it came to the sound for our Proto Lancer, it was important to us to track down the exact make and model that was recorded back in 2006 and rebuild it from the ground up using our new sound effects system. This chainsaw has a 14-inch blade with that signature meaty yet intimate sound, and when it revs, you can hear all the gnarly details. In terms of how you'll experience Kelowna, I always think about our acoustic system like this. I'm walking down a street and I hear the sound reflecting off the walls around me. Then I step into an alley and everything immediately tightens. I come back out into a wide space and the sound opens up again, almost like a cathedral. And it's not just those spaces, it's the transitions between them where the magic really happens. That's where things feel alive. That's acoustics in real time. It's a heavy world. And what better way to experience its dread and tension than through the music and sound that surrounds you?
No other game does the squad like Gears does. Our themes, our gameplay, and our modes, they all revolve around this core element. But it's not just about the brotherhood that you experience in the stories. It's also about the bonds you
Well, I mean, it didn't work for Gears 1. They did Gears Reloaded on PS5, and it only sold like, I think it was like 200,000 or something. Like, nobody bought it! Hardly anyone! And Gears is an incredible series.
Two-player split screen on console. In Versus, our sweaty squad-based
Split screen is
PvP
back.
with a collection of 4v4 modes and all new maps set in locations in and around the war-torn city.
Is
of
Horde
Kelowna.
mode
We've
back.
combined classic Gears symmetrical PvP map design with new traversal opportunities. You'll put your skill to the test.
I need Horde mode,
alongside
bro.
A seasonal roadmap of
You
killer
know
content,
this.
almost all of which you can just earn by playing the game.
So I don't know.
In-game challenges, events, and achievements. And today, we're excited to announce a dynamic new evolution of Gears' iconic PvE mode, Horde Siege. It's a 12-player mode where all three squads fight alongside each other to battle the next invasion and defend Kelowna across a range of city-based maps. We'll have more to share soon, and we hope you join us for our open beta weekends later this summer.
We good? Sergeant Phoenix?
Guess we're back to it.
12-player Horde Siege. multiple large maps.
We can't outrun the past. But as long as we're still breathing, we're the ones that keep fighting.
20 years of Gears is such a milestone. It is such an honor and also a huge responsibility to make sure we deliver on the story of Gears.
Yeah, you can't fuck it
It
up.
always comes back to the squad. It always comes back to this theme of getting through the absolute shittiest of times with somebody else who constantly has your back.
That's right.
And that's Marcus and Dom's story. The story of the original trilogy. The story of E-Day. And the story I think we can all relate to.
Thanks for pushing through. Couldn't have done it alone.
You got it, man.
Having the opportunity to have E-Day come out in the same year as the 20th anniversary of Gears, the quarter-century anniversary of Xbox, it's almost like a homecoming. It's like returning back to our roots and saying, fuck yeah, we're back.
That's right.
And we have so many more stories to tell.
About
It's an
time.
incredible honor and one that we want to make sure that we do right.
Ty. What a nightmare.
Untouched by nearly 80 years of war. Destroyed in 2 nights.
For us, the heart of Gears has always been about the bonds you make in the darkest of times.
Damn.
Inside the studio, we rally around a simple phrase: never fight alone. It guides how we build our stories, our gameplay, and our world. It's how we work as a team and the commitment we make to you, our fans. Everything comes back to that important idea of sharing life's experiences, the highs and lows, together. And E-Day is the best expression of never fight alone that we've ever made. Whether you'll be picking up a Lancer for the first time ever, or you're as battle-hardened as Marcus Phoenix, there's always a place for you in the Gears squad when Emergence begins on October 6th.
October 6th. Beautiful, dude. That was a great showcase, dude. Like Fable. Fable looks good. Another Senua. Magicians.
Take your seats.
Got Flight Sim. Expanding. You got Where Winds Meet coming to Xbox. Gears of War E-Day. You got a DMZ showcase, which, let's go back and recap that.
The council has chosen.
We'll do a quick recap here. Got some time.
Do you expect us to go quietly?
I've proven myself.
Have you really?
Crazy Taxi World Tour.
I have come here to destroy you.
Welcome to the surface.
Save Decay 3. We'll go back and look at that too. Yeah, so those two are exclusive. Okay, so the numbers here: Gears of War Reloaded sold an estimated 259,000 to 684,000 copies. Where is this information coming from? Analytics. So Reloaded sold over 1 million copies. So it was a $40 game. So they tried Gears on PS5, and it wasn't embraced. They tried Starfield on PS5. I've seen a couple people on the channel, come in, new players that were asking about it, and that were like, "Oh, how do I do this?" And I'm like, "Okay, clearly it's a new generation of people that are hopping into the game, but not a massive support." So the way I see it is that the experimentation of dropping games on PS5, it's cool. Like it's actually great to introduce PlayStation gamers to Gears and also Forza Horizon, because I believe it's such a good competitor to Gran Turismo, and I would argue that Forza is better than Gran Turismo. So I think that's fair to have those on there and to have an actual competitor. But if this, like, apparently Forza sold really well on PlayStation, but I think we're going to see more games be, there's obviously going to be some games that are multi-platform, and that's going to be good. Games like Elder Scrolls and things like that, things that are historically multi-platform should remain that way. But then there's games like this and like Halo that should honestly be like, this is why you buy an Xbox, So yeah, perfect active reloads are there. But as I said, the roadie run is not there. So the sprint's a little different. The camera doesn't go down. It's just kind of an average video game sprint. It's very different. So I don't know if players are going to love that or not.
Let's get moving.
But I would argue that since it's an origin story, Marcus isn't... He's not going to be moving like a soldier, like a fully trained, He's not as seasoned as he is by the time Gears 1 rolls around, Yeah, so we'd let this run again. I want to see this. I want to skip over to State of Decay 3, and then we'll watch DMZ again. Yeah, that low cover. Look at that. I mean, the cover system overhaul, like, that's incredible. The slide, that's going to get abused in multiplayer. Clamber is of course enhanced. You can clamber over taller objects now instead of just railings and stuff.
All right. That gear said they're stuck in the pay and save. Which way?
It's on the other side of those apartments. At least that thing carved us a shortcut.
Like, I seem to recall that they said they were going to ditch open world Gears. I personally don't hate it, but I think the tighter, more, I don't know, linear story focus Gears is probably a little better than the open worlds of 4 and 5.
Well, you saved my ass, but we need to make ourselves scarce. These fuckers keep pouring out.
The lighting, the destruction, unparalleled.
More trappers, watch it. Right on stitch. You guys here?
Yeah, who are you?
So he jumps over the shelf. Like, that is high cover right there. And you're seeing products like fall off the shelf and get destroyed. You're seeing these like wooden grocery shelves get destroyed. And the freezers. Fresh meat. Missed the reload. Gotta showcase it. So this is interesting. It looks like he's blocking the moves instead of getting killed. Like, that might be a cutscene, but you might be able to defend yourself when someone's trying to take you out like that. It's possible. Yeah, look at that destruction. High cover, jumping across. So you notice no one's bunny hopping. So I wonder if jumping is very specific. If it's contextual or not. Because I feel like if you introduce the Fortnite bunny hop and the Call of Duty slides, it's just gonna ruin multiplayer, but I don't know. See, that's showing how dated the Retro Lancer was. Like, oh yeah, it ain't gonna stop these dudes. Not at this range. You know, you gotta sprint and ram into them. Dude, Dom doesn't even hear him. He's busy.
Our roads converge again. Marcus Phoenix.
Okay. So I'm gonna skip to... Oh, we'll see this real quick. Wait, was Halo... Actually, let's see Halo again, knowing that there's like... So yeah, October 6th. Huge.